What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pizza Maker 8000. Now, man, today I have a little discussion. I have a little rant, man, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm always frustrated whenever I talk about stuff like this. So I'm a little frustrated right now. So apologize for that. But I want to go ahead and talk about, man, the problem with Toontown Rewritten. Now, a lot of games do this thing, so it's not just them. A lot of games do this, and I don't know why. But Toontown Rewritten, of course, has been out 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many years. It's been out for a long ass time. And for the amount of time that it's been out, they do not add any more content. There is plenty of content to be added. You can see Toontown Corporate Clash, all these different servers that come out with Toontown and their own versions, their own games of the Toontown game. They're all different. They all have new stuff. They all have new gags, new cogs. They all have new stuff. Toontown likes to keep it original. Okay, I understand. Toontown Rewritten, likes to keep it original. I understand, man. But they add stupid shit like this. A skin over the birthday cake, a skin over the fruit pie slice, instead of marbles, whatever this is called, jingle bells, the dollar looks different, they add little stupid, dumb shit like this, okay? But they don't ever help gameplay. This does not affect the gameplay. This still does 100 damage. This still has a low accuracy. This still does 35 damage. Everything that they changed, this is just a skin. It's basically just a skin. They did not affect gameplay. They did not improve the game in any way. But yet they go ahead and do it. Every single playground. Let's go to Toontown Central. Every single playground, has holiday theme, Christmas theme. There's no problem with that. Add all the Christmas stuff. Add all the themes you want. As you can see, it's nighttime. They have snow everywhere. They got a Christmas tree, a big old Christmas tree with presents right here in the middle of Toontown Central. They have, of course, new Christmas clothes coming out. And look, they got a little snowman running around, and every single playground they have one of these that just moves around and gives you the snowman task. You talk to him, you get a snowman above your head. This and that. Okay, I'm done talking to this guy. And instead of improving gameplay and improving the game and working out bugs and fixing stuff and adding stuff and doing new stuff to the game, they just add pointless stuff like this. And this is my problem with this game. A lot of people have the same problem. As you can see, all the people they used to do YouTube on Toontown Rewritten, all the big dudes and dudes that had a lot of subscribers, they stopped doing it because once you play the game, once you make a tune, let's say for example, once you make a tune, as you can see, I have a tune-up list tune. I go through, I max the game with this tune, I go through and I make a tune that does have tune-up and I leave out something. What else do I do then? It's been out 5, 6 years now, 4 or 5, however the hell long it's been out, and then you're done with the game. There's nothing more exciting. They don't add nothing. They've had this goddamn cloud over this area between Goofy Speedway and the Cash Spot HQ. They've had this cloud over here since the game has came out. Since the game has came out, they've had this cloud, and instead of adding something in this spot or working on something to improve or putting something in this spot, they don't do it. Instead, they add pointless stuff like they do, as you can see in the park and every single different park that they have. It just adds pointless stuff to the park instead of working on gameplay. So this is my main problem, and this is the problem with this game. And you can dislike the video. I have a lot of Toontown, my Toontown videos are my most disliked videos on my channel. One of my videos, I think it has like 3,000 views. It's a Toontown video, and it has like 45 dislikes because people, but it's about soundless tunes. So I get you, every person that disliked that video was a soundless tune, and it wasn't me bashing them, it was just me giving my personal opinion. But if people don't like your opinion, they're just gonna dislike it off rip. So you can dislike this video. Like I said, I don't care. This is just me getting a point across. Look, like I said earlier, another goddamn snowman. Look at him running around and looking all stupid and shit. But like I said, man, they just add pointless stuff to the game instead of improving gameplay, and they do this time and time again with the Toon Fest and doing all these different ideas and events and everything instead of working on the game and adding stuff to the game and making the game progress. How many people would play this game more? Let's see how many people. 316 people online, and it's pretty early. I think it's like 10 a.m. for me right now, which is I guess early for some people, not really for me, but I guess this is early for some people. But 316 people is not shit at all. You can get on any other game at 10 in the morning. There'll be 10,000 people. And this is the problem. This is the retention problem with Toontown. Once people play the game, they play, they have fun, this and that, and then there's nothing else to do in the game. It gets boring. People drop off. They don't want to do the grind no more because they're not progressing through the game. They're not earning nothing else, and nobody wants to play the game at all no more. And that's the problem that they have within this game, within this system. And Toontown Online had the same problem. You see what happened to them. So I predict if Toontown Rewritten does not add nothing new in the next year or so, they're going to lose people just like Toontown Online did. Of course, Toontown Online, though, a lot more staff, a lot more people, so, they were losing money. Toontown Rewritten, as far as I know, does not make any money off this. I don't know what they do for income or whatever the case may be. People can say, they're doing this as a side job, that, they have a real job. Well, yeah, motherfucker, YouTube is my side job, right? I have a real job too. I have an actual fucking job. I work 9 to 5. That doesn't mean I don't have time to work on my YouTube. I do my YouTube every day, man. It's you make time, you prioritize and make time for what you care about. So, when people say, oh, the Toontown creators, they have a real job, this and that. Well, they had to put in a lot of time to start it up initially, correct? So, what made them stop grinding and stop working on it? That's their problem, man. That's not my problem. If you start something, don't half-ass it. If you start something, stick with it. Don't do half-ass jobs on a game. So I hate when people tell me that shit, that they have a real job, so they don't get paid for Toontown. Before I was getting paid from YouTube, I still made that shit just like as if I was getting paid. I still put money into my YouTube as if I was getting paid. I invested money and bought this and bought that for my channel, even though I wasn't getting paid at the time. But I still did it. So there's no excuse for that. And for it to be 5-6 years later and there's nothing, and 5-6 years later they still have this motherfucking cloud right here, man. That just pisses me off, man. When I look at this shit, I just get pissed because I go through and they had something for Halloween too. They had the jack-o'-lantern head and this and that. That's what I'm saying. They want to do this for fucking Easter too. You just want to add stupid ass skins everywhere instead of actually working on your fucking game, man. And that's my problem with Toontown Rewritten and Toontown Online, and that's why people are switching to Corporate Clash and all these different servers that make their version of Toontown, because they actually improve and update the game and add new stuff, new cogs, new gags, new everything. And these motherfuckers just still have the old original game. And if you want to play the OG game and that's why you have this, then okay, that's fine, man. But that doesn't mean you can't fucking add. You tell me you can't put something where this cloud is, man. Come on, man. This is what I'm saying, man. But that's the end of my discussion, man. If you guys agree, disagree, I don't give a fuck. Comment down below and let me know, because I already know this video is going to get dislikes because people like to suck off Toontown and make excuses for, and Frizzy Dog and Pop said it, man. It's called fuck around itis. People want to give excuses for fuck around itis. And, I don't give a fuck,